Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Glad you could attend. The movie I have for you today is called Selfless. Came out last weekend. Now, Selfless gives us the story of Damien. He's a very rich, powerful man in New York. He's built his whole business, his whole fortune on being a hard-nosed businessman. Got all that experience, years of experience, and a whole lot of money to boot. But none of that does him any good, as he is dying of cancer, and he doesn't want to die. He's not ready to go. He learns of a method called shedding, to where he can transfer his consciousness into a younger body that is supposedly built in a lab. Well, when he inhabits the body, he finds out things aren't what they seem, and that body actually had a former life. And we see how he tries to explore and learn about that former life of the body that he is now inhabiting, all the while also learning of the shady dealings of the doctor and the company involved in shedding. Selfless, brought to us by Tarsum Singh, who's directed a number of films that I've enjoyed. I enjoyed The Immortals. I know no one else did, but I did. And I really enjoyed The Cell, considered one of those great horror-type films. So, seeing him do a thriller like this, a sci-fi thriller, I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. There are a lot of great things to mention in this film. One of the things is Ben Kingsley and Reynolds. They're both playing the same character, and they got each other's nuances very well, I thought. They handled that well. You felt like it was the same character in two different bodies, even though it's two different actors playing them. So Ben Kingsley's Damien definitely is the harder of the two, and it's kind of the arc. We get to see Damien grow and start to question how long should he actually live, and what is the price of that immortality. And so that question comes up. Doesn't get too heavy with it, but his character does question that, and we see how that affects him as the film moves along. Now, there's a number of action sequences in here, a lot more than I thought there would be, in a pleasant way. The stunts were well done, and it is a bit of a sci-fi thriller, and it doesn't get too heavy into the sci-fi. They don't get too heavy into the explanation of how shedding is done. It's just like they're presenting, well, we got this technology, we know how to use it, and it works. And that's fine with me. A film like this, you don't need it to get that heavy. They sold the world well enough, they built it around well enough to where you go, yeah, okay, I can get behind this, let's move on. Kind of like the way Limitless did with the drug taking. Now, I know some people didn't care about that film either. I enjoyed that film, and I enjoyed this one quite a bit, and they did definitely complement each other, actually. They kind of have that same vibe, same tone to them. There are a few twists and turns and surprises in this film, a couple that I saw coming, and a couple that I didn't, and I liked that quite a bit, that when a film keeps you on your toes, really surprises you. Now, you also have Matthew Goode in here playing Albright, the doctor involved in shedding. Oh, he was fun. He was a great, he's kind of, I guess you could call him the bad guy of the film, and he was really eating up this character, you can tell. I love the way he plays it. I always enjoy when you see him on screen, and here, he really got into this character. Everybody's into this film, but this film never goes too heavy or tries to do too much. It's a great contained story that is entertaining if you're looking for a bit of a sci-fi flair to your standard thriller, and I really think that you would enjoy it, at least for a matinee price or maybe $5 Tuesday. Maybe not for full price, but I think it's at least worth a matinee price, and I give it 3.5 stubs. I didn't think it was as bad as some of the critics were saying it was. I'm not sure what they came to expect from it, but for me, I got great performances by good actors, a decent enough script, and a well-paced film that had a few surprises in it, which is all you really want for a film like this. So if you've seen Selfless, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. As always, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Love to hear your thoughts on these films. Love we're growing every day in subscribers. It's because of you guys I keep doing this. Thank you so much. And as always, till next time, keep that ticket stub.